You know, I showed you that unbalanced look earlier. And basically, this is one of my favorite ways to run this. Now, this is your tight end backside. All right, we got guard, tackle, tackle here, okay? All right, so we got the receiver, the X receiver's on the ball here, the Z receiver's off the ball here. All right, and you know, say you got a team that wants to give you this look here, and they want to go safety, safety, corner, corner, maybe play some kind of cover 2, cover 4 kind of look there. Probably a cover 4 look here. All right, so what we tell this guy here is you're gonna reach block the end man on the line of scrimmage. You got C gap on outside seam near backer. Okay, so you got a guy on you right here. So you were gonna aggressively reach block him. All right. Now this tackle right here. Okay, this tackle right here. He has a 2-man rule. Okay, 1, 2. So he's gonna get him. This guard's gonna pull and protect backside, and then he's here. Okay, now this guy here is gonna run a deep comeback right here. So he's gonna be 18 yards, okay, and he's gonna turn in and go back out. So he's 18 back to 16, okay? 18 back to 16, all right? Now, this fullback here, he's going off the edge. If we get any kind of pressure off the edge, he's gotta pick it up. Otherwise, he's in the flat, okay? We're gonna give a good fake here. Lose contain. All right, now, here we got a skinny post. We do not, like if that's the hash mark, we don't want this guy to cross the hash mark. We want him to have a take 2. We want this guy to occupy this corner and this safety, okay? Because what we got to do on the backside, we got this tight end. He's doing a deep, about a 12 to 14 yard over route. But if he sees these safeties do this and the middle of the field's open, he's going to take the middle of the field and score a touchdown, okay? So like I say, quarterback comes out of here, he's on the run, you know. This is his first read here, okay? This is his second read, that's his third read there, that deep comeback, okay? He'll throw that late, all right? So you got to tell that comeback, take your time. Don't get in a hurry, okay? Heck, if you got to tell him to go 20 back to 18, tell him to go 20 back to 18. We do not want him to cut that short, okay? All right, because we want to come out, we're going to come out. Now, in this play, the fullback in the flat takes the place of the quarterback run. Of course, the quarterback could always run the football, but this is his first. He's going to look for this guy first, and then this is what he's looking to second. And he's going to hit this a lot right here. And you'll be surprised how many times people play too high and they split this. And if you can run counter and the bootleg out of this formation, you really got a great shot. You really got a great shot. And a lot of times if you get up there and line up real fast, they won't even recognize that you're in an unbalanced set, because especially if you've lined up in pro set a couple times, all right? So now, another one that we really like, okay, and we haven't really talked about this formation as much here lately. We talked about it with our toss sweep. We talked about it with our belly G and our belly G option, okay? We get in 2 types, all right? We get in 2 types, all right? And we got the Z out here, all right? And say you get a team that wants to give you some kind of bear front here, all right? And you know, in high school, a lot of times you'll get a 5-3 look against something like this, maybe corner, 3 corner, something like that, okay? All right, what we do here is we're gonna run bootleg back here to the Z side. So we're gonna fake the counter back here to the nub side here, okay? And so what we have to do is we have to tag a tight end block. We tag a tight end block call on this, and that tells him he's gonna take care of that edge there. He's gonna reach block that guy, okay? This guy's got a 2-man rule. There's 1, there's 2. He's gonna pin him. The guard's pulling. And then everybody's just stepping play side, okay? Fullback's in the flat, okay? This guy here has the deep comeback. He has the deep comeback. Now, if you run this as a 2-point play or something like that, or a goal line play, you tell him to go to the back of the end zone, go to the very back line of the end zone, and then break out and be in the back 2 yards of the end zone, okay? If you're here, this guy here is climbing 3 to 4 yards, okay? But if we're in the end zone here, okay, we want him to attack the front 6 inches past the goal line, from the goal line to 6 inches is where he's trying to get to. This guy's got the back 2 yards. Okay, so this is the front 6 inches, back 2 yards. Now, we're going to give a good fake here. This guy here is running the drag. He's running the drag here. Now again, if we're open, if we're in the open field, and he sees the middle open, he can run the seam. He can make a drag seam. If we're on the goal line, he's on the back 2 yards. Okay, all right. So if they got a logo, if they got their logo in the end zone, you want these 2 routes above the mascot or the name of the school or whatever they put in, and you want this guy in the front 6 inches on the goal line area. Okay, that's how we attack. But this is a good play here. A lot of times they get lost in the sauce. This guy's wide open, and then if they don't, this guy starts running down because he sees him blocking. He starts running down, and then you'll see this guy, because these guys here, they got run action coming at them. You know, this is a great way to run this bootleg. I love it out of this formation. It's my favorite way to run it out of this formation in a goal line situation. I love how it looks. I love how it plays out. Got a lot of mileage out of this. So, you know, I know that another way that we have run this play too, okay, is you know, we've run it, you know, from various unbalanced formations to the twins, for example. We could do it this way, where we go guard, tackle, tackle. We have the tight end backside here. That's a tackle, okay? And then we're in twins, okay? And then say they're in some kind of deal like this. All right? And what we would do is we would reach block him, pull, here. He drags, seam. And then what I do now, put him on that 12-yard spray release out, come sit down route, and then he runs the corner. And now I got the fullback in the flat. All right. Now on this one I have gotten him deeper, but you know, personally I've been with coaches that want to keep that comeback deep. I understand that. My thing is this: when I come out here, I'm trying to hit the home run here. I want to hit it, so I want to entice this corner to take that guy. And I feel like if I run him too deep, I run the risk of not doing it. So that's another way to run this play. This is a great play to get your quarterback on the edge. He can use his legs. He can get the ball out quick. And if you've established the counter GT from the day before and you combine it with this, you can't stop both of them. If you got both of them going, you can't stop both of them. You know, and you know, you can go back and look at some of the 1990s Nebraska I formation stuff. They've got a lot of mileage out of this play, a lot of mileage out of this bootleg and the counter GT. And you know, I think there's a place for it in football now. I really do. I think that this is good complementary football. You got a whole package of plays that are off of each other, and you get multiple people involved in the game, and you can take advantage of some things that people are trying to do to you defensively, especially these days where, you know, you kind of got this 7-on-7 mentality where a lot of teams are so focused on stopping the pass, and then they run into a team like this that's able to do something like this and run counter GT, and they run into a lot of problems because they're not physical enough. They're not used to taking on blocks like that. You know, they're used to running upfield, pass rush, and having a good time with that. You know, so, you know, this is just something that I think that you can add to your offense as a part of it that can really give you. This is a solid blocking scheme. You know, it's easy for your quarterback to read, gets him out of the pocket, and gives him an opportunity to get on the edge without it being just a naked boot or a sprint out. You know, so hey, keep the comments coming. Message me with your ideas. I would love to talk about some things that you guys do off of this kind of action. I'm always trying to learn, always trying to broaden my horizon. So guys, keep it going. Hey, until next time, go Buffs.